welcome everybody. I'm not 100%, but I'm going to ink the wheel wells tonight. And we'll see how it goes. So, boy, we got 4 watchers already. Yeah, you guys aren't interested in my signs, but you're interested in the airplanes. Well, that's fine, because this is an airplane channel. So, let's click over this. There we go. Got to get this over here. All right. What I did was I made a seat temp pattern of my wheel door. It's an exact duplicate of the wheel door. And what we're going to do is I've got to put some tape on it to raise it up. Just like it would fold on the real airplane, we're going to ink around it, and then I have to draw some type of second door in it. And once I get it inked on, then we're going to tape it off and then paint the 3D effect. By the way, Saturday at John's will return this week. Let's get an ink pen and see if it's still working. I use the red one. Well, I hear a bumping going on in there, so I think something's loose. We need a piece of paper to get her started. So, yeah, I don't want to lose my my crew, but I was sick. I was really sick, and I just couldn't work on airplanes. So, as stated, now I have this drawing here. Oh, I almost had a disaster with this thing. The top of the workbench flipped over and landed right in the center of the fuselage. But one of the microphone stands saved it. I mean, I figured when I heard that crack, I figured, oh, well, I just lost the Thunderbolt. Because that's a big board. That board that I set up on top of this, it flipped over and hit it right in the center of the fuselage. But the microphone stand was in the way. So we saved that. So I need a piece of paper. I got to make sure this pen is working. And it is. Haven't been off that long. Now the most important part when doing inking with a stencil is the tape. It has to be raised up off the work surface. We got to get rid of that film that's on there. Like I say, this is just C-temp, clear plastic. Come on. Let's see, you better turn this so you can see what I'm doing. a little better. Need about 3 to 5 layers of tape. That's 4. Put the 5th one on there. And because we're doing a right and a left, so I put it on one side, I have to turn it over and put it on the other side because we got a right and a left. I may shorten these videos up. They become too lengthy, except for Saturday at jobs. That's just a couple of guys BSing in the garage. Okay, we got 5 layers of tape on each side of this. But I need tape around it closer to the edges here. Oh, I see a mistake here. You don't have any tape sticking over the top of the line. That could be a disaster. Ink is a fickle thing. It goes where it wants to go. And you ain't gonna stop it. So that's 2 there. I don't know what that is, but I wish you'd quit writing it. If it's a link to something, I don't want anybody to click on it. As a matter of fact, if I see it one more time, I'm going to boot you. I have a lot of people who watch these videos and they see that crap and they don't know what the hell. And most of my guys are of the older persuasion. So if you think you're going to get over on me, guess what? Ain't happening. My job is to watch out for my crew. I'm not sure whether I told you or not, but Don Shipley will be on the program for next year. Okay, so I got one side done. Now, if you look at the difference in the sides, this side just has one stripe of tape down it. This side has tape holding up the rest of it. So we got to do the other side yet. Hope you know you can get COVID over and over again. Yeah. Whatever. Vaccinated people get COVID over and over again. But natural immunity, not only that, I got the cure. Yeah, probably so. Probably the new flu. The Kung flu. We shall see. I don't think I'm going to get it again. I don't think. I bet I got antibodies. I mean, already got antibodies. Okay. I have both sides taped up. So there's a straight side on this that represents the front, like so. So the straight side's got to go forward. We want it to look like it's supposed to go there. Let's see what happens. The Kung flu. Man, I hope this works. Yeah, let's see a spot that maybe there's going to be an issue. We hope there's no issue, but nope, there's not. Okay, good. I can take a little scrape there. Now this line you want fine. You don't want a big old fat line because you're going to paint inside here anyway. I might do that this weekend. I don't know. I might not like this and might take it off. Got a spot there. Got to see if we can get it off. Oh, shoot. I guess I'll wait on trying to get it off. You know what? I don't like it. Let's remove it and move it. I'm trying to keep. Let me get you around this way so you can see a little better. Well, we just can't get a good angle on it. It's too much glare on there. Airplane's too shiny. Doesn't even have any clear on it. Okay, there's the outline. I don't like it. The reason being is that this line is not parallel with the boot. So that is about the only nice thing with ink. Make a mistake, little alcohol, take it right off. We'll start again. Don't use 91 proof alcohol. 70% when doing this. I think that'll be better anyway because I got the dirt off. Let me get a little more. No. Okay, let's try again. So this front line has to be parallel with the de-icing boot. Like right there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tape it on there. Tape it on until as you can tell, I'm not up to speed because I'd had this done by now. We'll get that. This is my first time ever to ink on camera, I believe. Inking is a very hard proposition. It takes a lot of concentration. This is not too bad if I make a mistake, because I'm going to paint on this anyway. This is the tape line. It's where I need to tape it off at. So what I need to do is I need to move the camera, because the camera's in the way. Okay, there's the first one. Did we get it? Looks like I got an issue right there. There's a skip. Yeah, we'll worry about that. It doesn't matter because I'm going to tape it off. There's a skip right there. And there's a little smudgy right there, but that's okay. If you take a knife. Hey, Jim. Yeah, I almost lost the P47 yesterday. Almost 6 months of work was almost gone in a millisecond. But the microphone stand saved it. Yes, Al Rabe was very creative. But I will tell you this. You know those paper seats that he made? Balsa seats are lighter. About half as light. And the manila folders are heavy. I got a kind of a smudgy there. I'll fix it up later. All right, so it was on this way. We're going to flip it over and put it over here. Want to make the angles about the same. Tape it on. Yeah, as soon as I'm done with this, these wheel wells, I'm going to paint another sign. Got to get back and practice. Let's see here. What happened to the pen? There it is. I think I'm going to be able to do this one a little better because the camera's not going to be in the way. I'm going to show you the shading on this, which is the most important part. How to get a realistic looking wheel. Well, of course that won't be tonight, but I've got to get them drawn out so that I can start taping them off. We might tape them off tonight. Oh, Jim, you wanted to see my single stroke script. Nobody handwrites anymore. Okay. We got those inked on. I'll let them air dry for a second, and then we're smudged. Damn. Maybe I can get it off. Don't want to have to wipe it all off and start again because it came out pretty good. So get a little alcohol. I don't have any Q-tips. I don't think. Yeah, I'm going to go to car shows. I used to stripe and paint motorcycles and leaf and all, you know. Well, I did paint signs. You know what? I gotta wipe it all off and do it again. Isn't that a bummer? I'll never get that off there and make it look right. So this basically is one of these one-shot deals. No sense in wasting my time trying to fix that when it's just as easy to wipe it off and do it again. Oh, bugging me. Can't talk. Hang on a second, that's my sister. Okay. What the hell's that? Hopefully that's part of the line. Get another towel. You think, well, we're only doing 2 little wheel wells. It can't be that hard. Shit, 30 minutes so far. When you're striving for perfection, and you're under the weather, it makes it tough. Yeah, I don't know. We'll put something there. Okay. Try again. What happened to the stencil? I haven't thrown anything out, so the stencil's got to be right here. Here we go. Good. And Jim, as soon as I get this done, I'll show you my single stroke script. I'm sure I'm not as good as the guys that you watched years ago, because that was the second sign I painted in 40 years. But give me 4 or 5 more signs and I'll be ready to hit the car shows. Now I'm not gonna pick that up until the ink's dry this time. Okay. While that's drying, I'll show Jim the single stroke script. Right there. That's single stroke script. Of course, there's other styles. You know, there's a million fonts. There's a million ways to do a sign. It's just this is just a brush script, and then this is a laid out font, and then that's just single stroke. Of course, this is single stroke block. That was my first sign with the gold leaf. I'll have to work on that too. Anyway, back to this. I know you guys don't want to see my sign work. Signs are a lot of fun. Just to see if you can do it. Okay, I got those on there. Now we got 24 minutes. I'm not going to be able to finish this in 24 minutes, but just shows you the inordinate amount of time these stupid airplanes take. And I got to say this, and you can ask John. This 3M automotive tape leaves just as good a line as the blue fine line. The only thing is it won't go around the corner. So you use blue fine, like I got these for sign making, but it's the same stuff. Use blue fine line in different widths to do different things. I got it all the way down to 16. Of course, I got the green too. This is made in Chena, California. Wasn't too bad a deal. Let me tell you, a roll of 1/8" 3M fine line tape, one roll, 1/8", cost $18. This, you get a 1/16, an 1/8, 3/16, 5/8, and 3/4 for $14. And this works absolutely just as good, so it's a knockoff, as 3M. The only thing is, you're not buying American. But if you're going to buy tape, make sure you get 3M. Automotive 3M. Thank you, Jim. Another couple signs, I should have it pretty well figured out. When you're a sign painter and you want to practice, you want to do an A, a B, and a P. If you can do those 3 letters, you can do them all. Okay. Now we're going to do the navy trick. I'm going to make a nice sharp point in that corner. Now we did these, we used putty knives, but we were painting on bigger objects. You know, F-14 is 60-foot wingspan. It's pretty good size, but we used a putty knife for this. But you can do it with a razor blade. You just tear it off, and it's a perfect corner right there. Oh. You want to do that on the back side, going back the other way too. Just put the blade right on that point. There you have a perfect intersection. Now this here I'll do probably tomorrow night because we're 41 minutes in. Probably didn't leave that long enough. I might screw this up. Matter of fact, I know I'm going to screw it up. So might as well take it off and leave me some more tape. And we need to get close, so I'll need the 1/8 inch, but I'm not going to do that right now. We'll go back to the other side. Yeah, Al Rabe was a crafty dude. You look at my 07 Thunderbolt, that's the technique we're going to use. I'll paint the base coat zinc chromate, which is a greenish yellow. Then I'll put a couple of ribs in first, and then and then spray them with black, mist them, airbrush, and then the stringers inside there and spray them with black. Or maybe I ought to do the stringers. I'll do the stringers first. I'm going to have to look. I can't remember. It's only been 07 to 21. Actually 06 because the airplane flew in 07. So you can't expect me to remember everything. So what might happen with my sign videos is we'll do an airplane video at 7. Now, I'm not going to do it tonight, but and then a video afterwards on a sign, because I am going to draw the sign crowd. I got to figure out how to do that. We got to get some more traffic. Model airplanes are great, but nobody's interested. You got to remember, everything I show you all relates back to model airplanes. All of it. If I do this on a sign, You think, well, it's a sign. Yeah, well, it's the same thing. The only difference is when I'm painting a sign, is I'm using hand control, brush control. But we got some real nice clean lines here. Let's get the 8th and see if I can make the turn with the 8th. And we got an old roll here. Same company. Yeah, I do that. Because this is a stunt airplane, let me explain to you what's going to happen. Because this is a stunt airplane, there's a secondary door that goes right here. Now, this is just how I simulated it. You can do it any way you want. If you look right here, there's that door right there. Well, what I did, look at my 07 Thunderbolt is that I painted this because the wheel door is open. And instead of having a piece of wood hanging down, I just painted it closed. So that's what's going to happen. We're going to paint this so that it's open. After this is dry, I'll come back and I'll ink that door on there and make it look as realistic as possible, closed. My back, well, about as good as it's ever going to get, I guess. I will tell you this. After having this stuff, taking the stuff that I got from the farmer, and it does work. It knocked it out in a couple of days. I mean, you still feel like crap for a while, but believe it or not, I'd say my lung capacity went up a third or a quarter. I can really take in a breath now. And I smoked for 30 years. I quit smoking and, I vape, but after this bout of whatever you want to call it, the kung flu, I can breathe better. I think it was the pig medicine. So there we went around the corner. What happened to my razor blade? Oh, there it is. If you think about it, a veterinarian goes to school just like a regular doctor. They study all the same stuff. They treat the same stuff, but the disadvantage is find focus plans, can't find any. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, the crud. But animals can't talk, so the doctor has to be smarter. My knee was repaired in Temecula, California by a veterinarian. Bad motorcycle crash, no hospitals around. I'm a different type of guy. I tell you that right now. We got a guy at work. He didn't want to take what I took. So he went to the doctor. That's all he ever does, go to the doctor. What did the doctor do? Put him in the hospital. What's he got? Pneumonia. Yeah, cigarettes ain't no good, but I've been off the cigarettes probably 5 or 6 years now, but I still vape, as you guys know. But it's not as bad. It's not near as bad. What's bad for me is the Dr. Pepper that I drink. I got to cut way back. I have cut way back on that. I'm drinking water. I lost 10 pounds during the bout of crud. Don't like it. Didn't turn out good. Come on now. Now the only reason why I'm using this blue tape instead of the yellow is I'm turning this corner. That's better. Mo better. Another little tip. There's a tension on that tape right now. You don't want that tape to slide. Back it up with the yellow right away. Or else it will slide. Will this thing make its debut at the Nats? I don't know. Maybe. I got till April. When I was in the motorcycle club, that's when we had to have our motorcycles ready, was April 1st. Up day. Okay, there you go. Oh, you couldn't see what I was doing. Let's get an overview like so. There you go. And we'll paint them this weekend. Okay, where did that go? That one here. All right, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the videos. We'll be back tomorrow night. I didn't think it was going to take that long to get those inked out. You know, inking straight lines, it goes pretty fast. I figured on my 07 Thunderbolt, I probably had a week, 40, 50 hours in ink. Who knows? You know, these things just kind of take what they take, and you don't worry about how long it takes. You're striving for excellence. It is what it is. Anyway, let's turn it over and show you the top. For the some who haven't seen it, like I say, I almost lost it yesterday. Of course, I'm not really happy with the weight of it, so I'm not ever going to build another one of these. I cannot make it light enough. This is going to be heavier than I want. That's just the way it is. Let's see here. There we go. Can't make them any lighter. That's right. Like, subscribe, share, fair winds, tight lines, and let's go, Brandon. Even he agrees. We'll see you tomorrow night. Keep sanding.